the starting five for your Oklahoma City Thunder. And forward, 6'3", number 5, Lucas Gore. And guard, 6'8", number 3, Josh Giddey. Starting at power forward, standing 6'5", number 8, Jalen Williams. Manning the middle, 7 feet 1 inches, number 7, Chet Holmgren. At guard, 6'6", number 2, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this Saturday afternoon presentation of NBA basketball, right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for Tyrese Halliburton.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustment.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. You've got Miles Turner. Siakam is out there with Nesmith. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. And for the Thunder, the post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Dort in at the 3 spot. Hey, Clark, how difficult is it to maintain your energy when we're this deep into the regular season?
You know, it's not easy. I think it's really tough and challenging. This is where it becomes much more mental than physical. The mindset has to be right in order to work through those dog days of the season.
Now, here's Halliburton. 5 to shoot. Here's Nembhard. And he misses his first shot. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Greg, isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. 3-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
And he makes the first. In regard to the Thunder, they had to go through, Greg, a rebuilding process not too long ago.
Yeah, it was a tough couple years, but they had a plan in place and did it the right way. They made some smart signings and created a very balanced roster.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. And Clark, when we take a look at your former team, the Indiana Pacers, is it fair to say they're a work in progress?
Most definitely, Kevin. I mean, I think they've got some really outstanding young talent as well as a very experienced coaching staff. That combination should bode well for the Pacers' future.
2 open that time, made it look too easy.
At the arc, Halliburton, confident, no fear, no hesitation. He sees a good shot, he's letting it fly.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. The rebound by Turner.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Halliburton passes to Nembhard. Now Turner, 14 feet away, and Holmgren pulls it down.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Williams' shot is off. The Pacers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. To the right side. Siakam, right side. Neesmith can't get it to go.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Williams looking over the floor.
Indiana foul. Andrew Nembhard. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Takes a three. And Gilgeous-Alexander the bucket on the assist from Giddey. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points so far. At the elbow, it's Turner. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Halliburton outside. Siakam a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 4 to shoot. Nembhard the pass to Siakam.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
Giddey finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, sneaky when he moves around the floor. Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Here's Nembhard. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. Sinks the three-pointer.
No way Halliburton was going to sleep on that one. I mean, he's too good at reading the defense.
The Thunder have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Giddey. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Just straight tricking the defender with the shot fake. This is how it's done.
Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Pass to Nembhard. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner.
For 3.
Nembhard's got 6.
Good intelligent basketball on the part of Turner there. Assists like that will make the defense think twice about how they're going to defend him.
Now here's Giddey. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. And he gets it to go.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Halliburton passes to Neesmith. Siakam against Williams. Williams with the steal. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Over Siakam. Again, Oklahoma City.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now, here's Siakam. Scoreless thus far. And the shot goes in.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
Here's Giddey. The lead is 2. Holmgren the screen. And Giddey gets it to go. He's got 6.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Wallace is checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Pacers also making a change. McConnell's checked in. Williams. And it's sent back by Turner.
Miles Turner denying another one of the league's best shot blockers year in and year out.
Kicks it out to Siakam. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner. Siakam's got 5 now.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Now here's Giddey. He's covered closely. It's rebounded by Neesmith. The Pacers have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Here's Nemhard, defended by Dort. Six on the shot clock. Here's Nemhard, defended by Dort. A shot by Nemhard, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Here's Giddey. The Thunder with another miss. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. They trail by 1, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it. So you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
You know, Greg, one thing you got to admire about Miles Turner is how sensational a shot blocker he is. Every year among the leaders in the NBA.
And Kevin, such a dependable defensive anchor. Someone that just reads shooters well, knows when to go after the block.
And, you know, because Turner is such a good free throw shooter for his position, defenses really can't send him to the line too often. He'll make them pay.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And you look at the Thunder style of play, very fast-paced.
And because of that, they put up a lot of shots. And their goal really is to overwhelm you and wear you down. Of course, they allow plenty of shot attempts as well.
Williams dishes to Hayward. Passes it to Wallace. Beyond the arc. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Indiana's gone 4-6 from long range here early on. Mathurin passes to McDermott. And Turner kicks to McDermott. And a wide open look for Siakam. Indiana again missing.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
There's a screen by Williams. From 13, Hayward can't hit. The Pacers have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. McConnell passes to Turner. Here's Mathurin. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Mathurin against Williams. Pass to Hayward. They need this one. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's McConnell. Here's Mathurin. And Siakam with the basket on the assist from Mathurin. Siakam's got 7.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
All is with the ball. Still yet to score. Williams, a screen on McConnell. Here's Wallace. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
You know, your assumption would be that he'd be at a big disadvantage in that matchup, but you'd be assuming wrong.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Pacers lead by 1. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
On the court for the Pacers as our 2nd quarter gets underway. Toppin is out there with Isaiah Jackson. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's McConnell in at the point.
Nice work inside from Mathurin, showing you he's not just a jump shooter.
So Clark, with his talent and upside, the future is extremely bright for Benedict Mathurin.
Very bright, shining extremely bright. I love this young man. Like his comportment, Kevin, as much as I like his athleticism and his ability to score at all three levels, he just seems to be unfazed and plays with a maturity and confidence that belies his youth.
And we've heard defensive-minded players, Greg, say, man, everything is a foul nowadays. You can't even touch the guy. You can't defend. Do they have a point?
It's getting tough, isn't it? I mean, you can't use your hands. You have to be set. It's almost like they want defenders to be traffic cones.
Gilgeous-Alexander. That shot off. Indiana leading. Halliburton outside. Dishes it to Toppin. No good on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Wallace. Williams sends a screen for Hayward over Jackson. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Hayward's got 5 now.
Well, that's a play Hayward loves to run. He mastered the pick and roll as a young player, and he's only gotten better with experience.
Halliburton against Wallace. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for Tyrese Halliburton.
And their analytics department won't be happy with the dip in his effective field goal percentage this month. He's not taking the smart shots he was earlier in the season, maybe trying to do a little bit too much.
And Indiana making a change here. McDermott's checked in. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Here's Hayward. And the rejection by Jackson. Halliburton on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. The shot's good from Halliburton.
He's such a creative scorer in close. Tyrese Halliburton only needs a sliver of space to make you pay.
Outside Williams. To the paint. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good. The nice assist for Williams. He's got 7.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Indiana Pacers. On Sunday, they'll go up against the Magic in Orlando. Then on Tuesday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And looking at that Nets matchup, I think it's going to be an interesting challenge. Even though they expect to come out on top, this could probably be a pick'em game, depending on how they play.
Mark, you know them well, the Pacers winning 3 championships in the ABA back in the 70s. But they're still looking for their first NBA title.
Yeah, exactly. They've played in the finals. Took the Lakers to 6 games, but that was over 2 decades ago. And right now, they're playing in a very crowded and tough Eastern Conference.
Now, here's Holmgren. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game.
And Holmgren, fluid shot motion, quick trigger, and he has the height to shoot over just about anyone.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, of course, the Pacers have a great history, and star point guard Tyrese Halliburton is eager to embrace it. He said, I want to know all the stories of Pacers players of the past. I want to know more about Ron Artest and everybody who played for this organization. I'm being where my feet are. I love being here in Indy. Kevin?
Oh, I love to hear that. He could be that next Pacers great player. David, thanks. And so here is Indiana. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Turner passes to Mathurin, and stolen by Giddey. Pass break, here we go. Here's Wiggins, and that comes off the assist by Giddey. And now it's a 3-point Oklahoma City lead. Hayward against Mathurin. The pass to Toppin. Halliburton for three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. This their first chance this season playing the Pacers.
Yeah, faced off twice last season, and it was a split between the two teams.
Well, you know, both of these teams know and understand when they face off, it's a very winnable game for either one of them.
Clock at 6. And it's sent back by Turner. Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. Halliburton outside. Pass to Toppin. Fires the three. Here's Mathurin. Bucket is good. Mathurin's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. From 10 feet out, he squares up and sinks it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Hayward against Mathurin. Unloads. It's rebounded by Giddey. The Thunder leading by 3. Down low. Here's Hayward. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got 3 assists in the game. So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. Here is something, Greg, from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days, but it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Wiggins. Dort comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Wallace subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Indiana also making some changes. Siakam is checked in for Toppin. And it's Neesmith in for Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. 6 points for him. Siakam outside. Turner with a screen on Williams. Out to Turner for the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 5.
Boy, and Turner's really good at picking the defense apart, especially with the catch-and-shoot jumper.
Wallace, the pass to Holmgren. And the Thunder, another 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Mathurin. He has 7. Takes it inside. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
The Thunder leading by 5. Now here's Giddey. An 11-point game for him in the win against Miami.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around, just his effort level was off the charts.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Adding to their lead, and you see that field goal percentage for the game steadily heading north.
Passes to Neesmith. Pass to Turner. It's up a 3. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Really like it when Turner squares up from outside because he's got a sweet stroke, and because of his size, hard for defenders to get to the shot, and it also stretches the floor, which is good for his team.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Benedict Matherin.
Chet Holmgren.
And that one misses. Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him? He's going to try to bully you.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Siakam. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And trailing in this game, now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you've got to play freely and with confidence.
Here's Holmgren. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Siakam. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got his 4th rebound in this one. Williams dishes to Wallace. Holmgren against Turner. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
And something I like about Holmgren is his ability to run the floor. A 7-footer who can get up the court in a hurry and get to the rim before the D gets set.
The first one falls.
And Holmgren is such a talented player, a lengthy, wily big man who's still growing into his frame.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Joe's checked in. Isaiah Jackson, he's checked in for the Pacers. Holmgren hits them both.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Siakam deciding where to go with it. And he comes up with the deuce. Siakam's got 11.
And wiry strong, Siakam just snakes inside and makes a nice play off the contact.
And so it's Chet Holmgren making things happen for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, how would you evaluate your team's performance in the first half?
You know, I like the way we're playing tonight, but, you know, 1 or 2 untimely turnovers, these guys are going to convert quickly, so we have to play an aggressive but precise game.
Rick, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Hello, everybody. We'll break down the action shortly, but first, a glance at how the Eastern Conference standings are stacking up as the season winds down.
Taking a look here at Indiana. They've played okay, but unfortunately, that's not getting you into the playoffs. They were hoping to take the next step this year. That led to a lot of frustration for everybody. Their fans are hangry. They wanted to eat.
Turning our attention back to the Thunder, they're in a real tooth and nail fight here at the break.
Shaq, this reminds me of our day. They're not just hoisting up 1,000 threes. They're dumping the ball inside to the paint and then going up strong. I love it.
Me too, Kenny. I hope they win like this. I really do.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Chet Holmgren has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Holmgren in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Siakam, a screen on Giddey. The pass to Halliburton. Siakam outside. From outside, off the mark.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. On the wing, Giddey. Pass to Dort. Oh, good on the 3. Pacers trail by 6. Passes it to Turner. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 8 now for the Thunder.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. Buries it from 3-point range. Halliburton's got 8 points.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Giddey. Now the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort with a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target from the wing.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Dort finds Giddey. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Holmgren's got 4 this quarter.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Halliburton passes to Siakam. Nails the baby hook. 13 points in the game.
Oh, the numbers speak for themselves. Siakam showing great versatility on the offensive end.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Giddey. Here's Holmgren. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
And that 7-foot frame of Holmgren makes him so difficult to guard.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here. Free throw drops for Holmgren. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Indiana. Holmgren hits them both.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Siakam passes to Nembhard. Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Siakam. From 20 feet out, and the jumper falls for him. Siakam's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, great move by Siakam. That is why they call him Spicy Pete.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are a team on the rise, and their point guard, Tyrese Halliburton, has a lot to do with that. Coach Rick Carlisle said his will to win is spectacular for a young player. He's the motor, the engine who drives our team. People look and say we're fun to watch. He's the head of the snake. He sets the tone for that in a big way. Kevin?
In a big way. High praise. Hey, David, thank you. Oh, good on that one. And the second free throw, good. And he nails the third. Pacers trail by 7. And here is Siakam. 15 points in the game. They double-team Siakam. Halliburton against Giddey. And it's Halliburton missing. Thunder have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Kicks to Holmgren. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists in the game. Now, here's Siakam. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Mathurin for 3. Thunder with the rebound.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Williams sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And he drives in, and it's in there. And now a 12-point Thunder lead.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Timeout called the Pacers. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Hayward's checked in, and the Pacers also making a change. Toppin's checked in. On defense, the Thunder. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. They double-team Siakam. Looking to end the run. And there's Toppin on the assist by Siakam. Toppin's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now, Giddey. 6 points for him. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one drops. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 here in this quarter. Pacers trail by 11. Siakam outside. Pass to Toppin. Lets it go with a 3. And the Pacers another 3.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
To the inside. And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got 8.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here is Halliburton. 8 points for him. Siakam. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. You know what you love seeing from Pascal Siakam is his confidence continuing to grow.
And Kevin, especially when it comes to scoring. Pascal understands how valuable he is to his team and how much they lean on him to step up on that end.
That free throw, no good.
A big man who can score, rebound, and pass. This is why Siakam has become a huge piece of this team.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Williams, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. And Wallace subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Pacers also making a change. TJ McConnell, he's checked in for Halliburton. Now here's Hayward. He's got 7. There's the dish to Wallace. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That'll be his second foul of the game. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Williams, a screen on Mathurin. Williams gets the bucket. And the Thunder lead by 11.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Here's Mathurin. He has 7. He kicks it to Toppin. Toppin sets a screen for McConnell. Shot clock at 2 over Wallace. And McConnell gets it to go. 1:52 left to play in the third. Giddy with it. 8 points for him. Outside Williams. There's the triple. Toppin pulls it in. And Mathurin has got the ball here for Indiana. 9-point game. When this game is done, they'll be off to Orlando and they'll take on the Magic. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Here's Mathurin. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Tries it from the top of the key. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First in assists, and they're also #1 in field goal percentage. This is a team that cares about efficiency. They run plays the right way, and then, of course, they have the talent to finish.
But, Greg, you can throw out all the other stats and rankings. Their scoring is what makes them special, plain and simple. Free throw good, Mathurin.
Pretty easy to get excited about Benedict Mathurin's potential. He's got a high motor and a terrific set of athletic skills and the ability to knock it down.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Joe's checked in. The Pacers also with a sub. McDermott's checked in.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Williams sets a screen for Hayward. And the 3 off target. Pacers trail by 7. Siakam passes to Mathurin. That one goes. Count it. Mathurin's got 11 points.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Williams, a screen on Toppin. Outside Williams. Lays it up off the glass. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Unloads from 9. McDermott can't get it to go. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Now here's Williams. He's got 6. Wallace with a screen for Williams. Wallace outside. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. And it's a 10-point Thunder lead.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Here's Wallace. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And don't go away. We'll be right back. A look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. On the court right now for the Pacers, they've got Benedict Mathurin. Toppin is out there with Jackson. And it's T.J. McConnell. And it's Halliburton into the 2-guard spot. Joe, good.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Halliburton outside. Toppin, no one around him. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City moving it around. Wiggins kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. Pacers trail by 10. McConnell passes to Halliburton. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played, and that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Halliburton.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Biombo, he's checked in for the Thunder. McDermott's checked in for the Pacers. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the pass to Joe. Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. The Thunder with another miss.
After hitting 1-3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Pass to McDermott. Shoots the three. No good on that one. Hayward with some nice D. Oklahoma City leading by 10. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Joe can't get it to go. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Toppin finds Halliburton. Now here's McDermott, defended by Hayward. Halliburton for 3. Thunder with the rebound. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. Then it'll be a home game, and that will be the third of 5 straight played at home. Good on the shot. And the Thunder lead by 12.
Hayward really an unselfish guy, willing to share the rock and get his teammates some opportunity.
Halliburton outside. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Here's Joe, defended by Mathurin. Shot from 16, and Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 19 points. Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. Passes it to McDermott. Toppin sets a screen for McDermott over Hayward. McDermott can't get it to go. The Thunder leading by 11. And here's Hayward. Pass to Joe. Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Indiana's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. And stolen by Biombo. Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. Kicks it to Biombo. And the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Hayward. 6 to shoot. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Launches a 3. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 14 now for the Thunder. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. Jackson, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Thunder.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And also, got to be impressed with their interior play, getting in the paint and figuring out ways to score.
The Pacers making a change here. He's off on the second. The Thunder leading by 13. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Sinks that one from the post. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 15 points in just the second half.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And Indiana making a change here. Turner's checked in. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, "We have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them." Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
All right, thank you, David. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Nembhard. Shot's good by Turner.
Turner doing a nice job setting himself up for a shot off that pick and roll.
Oklahoma City leading by 13. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Giddey. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. And the Pacers with possession here. Pass to Neesmith. It's Turner, high post. Passes it to Siakam. Shot clock at 6. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Halliburton, again, Indiana.
Boy, the defense was tough right there, but Halliburton just locked in, kept his focus, and knocked it down.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. Turner against Holmgren. Over Turner. Siakam pulls it in. Pacers trail by 13. Shoots over Holmgren. Siakam's shot is off. Oklahoma City's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Gilgeous-Alexander against Turner. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Basket counts. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points in the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now here's Giddey. It's rebounded by Indiana. Siakam's got his 4th rebound in this one. Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. Good on the triple.
Tyrese Halliburton, take a bow, young fella. You deserve it. You have been outstanding.
Giddey kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot from 16. Pacers with the rebound. Turner's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Siakam passes to Halliburton. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
The Thunder leading by 12. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Good work there as it goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 28.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Out to the right wing. Siakam outside. A three-pointer off the mark. Oklahoma City's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
A pretty comfortable win for them in this one. Great effort. Pays off for the Thunder.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And so checking out their season record, this game will become their 45th win.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Yeah, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
And he hits the first of 3. Good on the second free throw. And he makes all three. 15 seconds left in the fourth. Outside Mathurin. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Gordon, a great win over a very explosive team tonight.
Yeah, they're a team you got to be physical with them. You know, you can't let them get a rhythm going with the scores and the talent that they have. So we had to really match their intensity, and I thought it was a great win.
I know that's what you guys work on extensively, and it showed tonight. Thanks, Gordon. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, DA, thanks again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, our New Balance player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
PlayStation